So we're just gonna ask you guys some questions today. Really simple stuff. What do you think excites Evan about going to the Harold Ramis Film School program?
Now, I'd say he's a dreamer, but in my opinion, it's probably his biggest weakness. Because here's the deal. If you're born in a small town, the sooner you can realize that that's a life sentence, the better off you're gonna be. Okay? Sometimes when we were at the gym and we're like working out his upper chest, I would like tell him I'm like a joke or something or quote a movie, and sometimes he laughs so hard it's actually pretty dangerous. But don't worry, I spot him. But he loves comedy. You know, Evan never really excelled at sports, but he was always into that film and theater stuff. Evan really has been doing these kind of things for as long as we can remember. And the thing is, and I've been saying this, and I'm gonna keep saying this, when he found out about the Harold Ramis Film Program, a combination of two things he was very passionate about, film and comedy. It was on his mind so much that he knew he had to do something. Stop dreaming about cities and brick buildings. Makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. Get on, get with that. My son, you need to take my son. He is so talented with these things. He thrives in these environments, and he's still living in my house. There was supposed to be a bigger pause there. He's still living in my house. You have comedy in this hand, and you have film in this hand, and when you put them together, it's kind of like the convergence of the two.
In your own words, why do you think Evan would be a good addition to the school?
My big old brother is really, really nice. One time with Ben and Jerry's, for free. As Evan's old high school theater teacher, I can assure you he would fit in like a flat note amongst the ensemble of untalented people. And with your care, I believe that much like a baby acorn, he will form into a beautiful growing oak tree. Trust me, Evan's what you're looking for. Don't look any further. He's a very adventurous guy. He's down for whatever you put him in. One time we were fighting off a group of dingoes. He got wrecked. We had to go to the hospital. Beside the point, he's very good. He'll do the homework. I will make sure of it because he's living in my house right now. I will make sure he gets the homework done so he can move to Chicago. Sometimes you just gotta be cool with the fact that you were born to work in a mine. Here's the deal. Of all the muscles inside of Evan, his heart is my favorite. You see him encourage others, bring people up. It's something that I believe he was put on this earth to do. And to be in a community around people like him, and he can be like, hey, you're pretty good filming, or hey, that line could be said different, like this. He's gonna do that. What I love about him is how humble he is. He's the most humble guy I know. He's a rare man to find, a hard, rare find. And you know what's also hard to find? A good pair of underwear. This episode is brought to you in part by MeUndies. Even though it's last minute and the clock is ticking, talking. We're talking about a man who would drop it all in a lickety-splitty just to make a go for it, to dream big in a windy city. Wait, where's the school? Chicago. Where the Bears play. Well, that son of a bitch. Please accept Evan. He's a good little boy. He's a good little boy.
And for your final thoughts, how do you think the completion of this program is going to help Evan in his long-term goals?
I think that the Harold Ramis Film School program would just be astronomical in the development for his ability to write comedy, direct comedy, and act in comedy. I think he'd explode at joy is what he bloody did. Would it give him a better understanding of the film industry? And I'm almost certain it would. But that's all bullshit. Someone's gotta be plowing that hay! I keep telling him that Wisconsin's got a thriving film community, but he just won't hear it. The film industry is a complex thing. No one's denying it. I've said this. People have heard me say this. Harold Ramis Film Program could give Evan connections that he's never gonna get anywhere else. Period. End of story. We'd like to thank the Cash App. Evan's, he's just baby stepping towards his future. He's just taking baby steps. He's doing what he can. He's doing what he can. With all the COVID going on out there and the madness, he really is like a vacation from his problems. This reminds me of a time I was the star in my high school production, The Big City. Why am I on the subway when I should be on Broadway? You would be missing out if you don't take my son. We all would be missing out. I love doing his laundry still. I love it. Please, his dishes stack up. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Evan Pearson. I hope nobody said anything too weird, and thank you so much for the opportunity to take my application this late. You guys are awesome. Sounds like an incredible experience. Oh boy, how much I would love to be a part of it is a lot. Hope to see you guys in the fall. Much love. Stay awesome.